I've lost inches, I'm stronger, and my dresses and pants feel much looser where they actually look good instead of super tight riding up. That's always a good thing. My name is Adjani Vivas. I'm newly a transplant to New York City, and I say new, but it's been about like 3 years. I've always struggled with my weight. I'm now 40 years old, and being 40, I know it's going to be even harder. So I'm always trying to find like different ways and trying to figure out why I can't lose weight. And I came across Dr. Paul Graywall. He actually came to my work. I'm an executive assistant at a financial firm, and he said, okay, let's work on, basically, it's hard to say, but like I had a fatty liver. I'm like, well, my liver was fine. But he's like, let's work on that, like lower down the sugar, no carbs. And I'm like, I'm willing to try anything. And through Dr. Paul Graywall, I met Dennis. I started working with Dennis May of 2016. I've had personal trainers before, so this is not like my first rodeo. And other trainers don't invest in you. And I feel like Dennis invests in you. And I haven't missed a day, not 1 week with Dennis, except for like vacation time, which is about like 2 weeks. Other than that, I make it every time. And if I can't make it that one day, he will accommodate within that week so that you can make it in, so that we don't lose track. Consistency is key. The best part about working out with Dennis is his dedication. Like, he makes you want to work hard. This is his life. And he wants this to be your life. So this has definitely been an experience of staying consistent, because even when you hear about his vacations, he's like working out, and I'm like, oh, I didn't. So then I'm like, I gotta work on that. His true passion is healthy and exercise, and I feel like he puts himself in me, and so I can't let him down. So I think that's huge. The beauty about Dennis is that he doesn't let you go. Like I go, oh, most personal trainers will just be like, all right, we'll keep in touch, and then you don't ever keep in touch. With Dennis, he would check in, and I'm like, oh, I better stay on this because he's checking in with me. And so we decided about like October 2016, 1 hour a week, we get together and train. And we train hard. It makes me come in early so that we can get my warm-up out of the way. And then he's like, so we need optimal time. He says, we need optimal time to work out, which I love because it's 1 hour, full hour of strength training. To give you a good example, my back squats. So I started off about 55 pounds, and from 55 pounds in October, that's about 4 months to February, I've increased to 95 pounds. I think that's huge. 55 pounds to 95 pounds in 4 months, pretty good. When I first started with Dennis, I had plantar fasciitis and sciatica. It was horrible. And even with those injuries, Dennis helped me to alleviate my plantar fasciitis, meaning what stretches do I need to do every morning or at night or whenever I can to alleviate that, and then also still at the same time do my workouts. So like this was all integrated with my workouts. And to this day, like now my plantar fasciitis, which I thought would never go away, is gone, and my sciatica is gone. Now we're working on shoulders. In working with Dennis figures out your personality, and I'm a person who gets overwhelmed. And I'm like, if you just shoot everything at me, I'll just fall apart. I'll do it in a week, and then the next week I'm like, I can't handle it all. So he's very good at implementing. Like I discussed my nutrition with him, I discussed what workouts I was doing, and like he goes, okay, so let's just focus on the workouts. But he gives me little bits of nutrition to make sure that I'm eating clean and figuring that out. So each month it changes. So like month 1 will be all about fitness, making sure that I'm on track. Am I working out? Am I doing my stretches each week? And then the next month will be like, okay, let's work on your nutrition. What have you been eating? Track at least 3 days of what you've been eating, and then we'll discuss it and then work on with the losing weight this month, which for me works because if I'm all full force, there's no way I can be consistent in doing that. And he's very good at being able to assess that. And now it's like, okay, now we're working on your weight loss. I've lost inches, I'm stronger, and my dresses and pants feel much looser where they actually look good instead of super tight riding up. That's always a good thing. I value Dennis's passion, his dedication to me. Like, I know he has other people he trains and what have you, and he's a busy man, but like, I'll text him even for food or how I'm doing, or even I won't text because I'm like tired or exhausted, and he'll be like, "Hey Adjani, what's going on? How are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh man, I gotta get it together." So his dedication to me, to his work, and to my health, like he values my health just as much as I do, which is, you don't get that from a lot of people. I value that a lot. One thing with Dennis though, like I'll be struggling, but he's always worried I'm gonna fall. I'm like, don't touch the bar. But he touches the bar, so you just have to be strict with him.